Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday morning. Super excited. Got a package to open up. A little nervous. We got a hurricane coming right towards us. I mean, we are almost directly in the path, so we'll see how it plays out. Should be hitting here tonight or tomorrow morning. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm super excited to be opening up a package. And, you know, silver is looking really good right now. A lot of people have been asking me, hey, am I buying? What am I doing? I'm still buying. But I have been looking for certain deals. Obviously, you guys seen that I picked up some gold recently. You know, you get into gold, it kind of eats into the budget for the month. So I haven't been buying as much silver, even though I'm a firm believer that silver is the better investment. If I can pick up some gold at spot, then obviously spot price versus something with a premium tells me I'd rather have the spot. So we'll see how that plays out. Not a very big package, but it was a super awesome deal. Again, it was a spot deal. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. I've mentioned before the whole deal with the capsules, why I got so much plastic on my desk. I've had a lot of people ask me that. You're about ready to see right here in this package opening. I haven't done a package opening from them in a little while, only because I've been focused on other things and just haven't gotten around to ordering from Universal Coin and Bullion lately. But I'm going to show you guys, I'm even going to show you guys the billing slip today, which is something I don't show very often. We got some NRA coins. We got some older NRA coins. We got a Stand By Me flag. We got a Don't Tread On Me silver round. But what's important is take a look at them prices. $29. $29. And this was not that long ago. $6.26. So we were just, what, 2 weeks ago? A week ago? 2 weeks ago. So, you know, this is why I love building up good reputations with different dealers, different people that sell, because eventually deals come up, people need money, whatever the case may be, and so it's worth it. And this was a blowout deal from Universal Coin and Bullion. Yeah, blowout. They were basically getting rid of some of their older stuff. They put an ad out, sent out an email to everybody that was in their mailing list, and we got some good stuff. Now, like I said, someone out there, I get the comments all the time. Why do you have so much plastic? Why do you have so much plastic? Because Universal Coin and Bullion, they are super awesome. If you get anything under a tube, usually they put it in a nice capsule that saves you the money. It's a little added bonus, in my opinion. And I think silver is really looking good, in my opinion. A lot of people, like I said, think it's overpriced or it's high. What is overpriced really is beyond me. What's overpriced and overvalued is the fiat currency that we use. And it truly is, because when you look at what's going on in the world, I don't know how many dollars I want to have just stacked up sitting there. So let's just kind of get them all straightened out first. Now we can do a quick little inventory, even though I've never ever had a problem, knock on wood, but it's good to inventory your stuff. So right off the bat, $29, beautiful flag bar. Oh, I did have to pay shipping. Shipping was $9 on this order. It was just something that they had put in the flyer that they had sent out, $29 plus shipping. But at the time, silver was $29. So it was like, I know actually it was $29.20, I think. So technically, I got some of it back even. But the flag bars, you guys have seen them before. I got some over here right now, in fact. I really like these ones because, as you can see, these are in a hard capsule. For a while, they ran out of the square capsules, and they had them in these plastics. But that's okay. So pretty cool there. Taking a quick peek, we got NRA, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to show you guys them all real quick here in just a minute. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh, you guys kind of see everything. So, either this is a new, which one is this? The Price of Liberty. You know, I don't think I've gotten any of these yet. That's nice. Ain't that nice? I like that. Eternal Vigilance. 1 ounce fine silver. Like I've always said, pick up the deals. It doesn't really matter what is on it. You know, I talked to some people established in 1754. There we go. Yep. Don't tread on me. Pretty cool there. Nice coin. See if we can kind of zoom in. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, so. Really nice coin. I mean, 29 bucks. That's why I put Chris's info in the description below, but probably not going to be wise calling him up on Monday morning. Who knows, because we're about ready to get nailed. And he is in Texas too. In fact, he is on the other end of the cone. So if you look at the cone right now, where it's coming, I'm on basically one side of the cone and he's on the other side of the cone. So we're going to see. I'm in Corpus Christi. That's pretty much there. I'm hoping it's going to go, well, actually, I'm kind of hoping it's going to go right where it's scheduled to go right now, which is about Tivoli. Not because anything major, but there's a less population in Tivoli, so it hopefully will do the least amount of damage. Obviously, I don't want it to hit Houston where he is, because Houston floods hardcore, and they don't need the rain right now. They actually got hammered with the rain today. So, but yeah, and this is not meant to be an advertisement for them by any means. It's simply me showing you guys what I pick up when I pick up stuff. Worth picking up. I really believe that. We're going to talk a little bit about silver here in just a second as I readjust stuff. I wanted to get this opened up. That way I can kind of put stuff where I want it, and I'm making trash. It's a good time to kind of clean up my house a little bit with the storms coming through. I ain't got nothing else to do. And I don't leave, so I stay home for the storms. I stayed home for Harvey, and that hit us pretty much dead on. Oh, there I go. I'm not supposed to use that D word. So with that being said, let's see what's going on with silver. We had that amazing jump on really 3 days out of the week last week. We've seen big jumps. We saw a $1 jump one day. We saw a $1 jump another day. And then we saw what, like a 70 or 80 cents, 70 cents one day. The signs are looking really good for silver. They're looking really good for copper right now. Gold's doing well. Precious metals as a whole is looking really good. There's a lot of people out there that are saying, oh no, when the economy tanks, precious metals are going to tank within. Maybe they will. I won't say they won't, but how high will silver go before the economy tanks? Because here's the thing. If silver works its way all the way up to 50 bucks, let's say, and the economy tanks, how low is silver really going to go? You think it's going to go down to 5, 10, 20, 30? I'm not convinced it will. I mean, we get up to like 50 bucks. Don't get me wrong. We're going to have a lot of resistance around 49, 48, 49, and 50. Once it breaks through $50, it's going to go to pretty good. I actually been hearing, I'll say moderate estimates saying $45 by the end of the year. Some people will say that's nuts. But I don't think that's nuts, really. I mean, we're already up 27% for the year. Think about that. 27% profits. That means for every dollar that you put into silver, you just made 27 cents off of it. That's a pretty good percentage. You're not going to pull that on many other things in such a short time. We've only 6 months into the year, roughly. 6 months and a week. We got a lot of stuff coming down the line with the Fed at the end of the month. The Fed kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place right now. We've talked about this numerous times. As, you know, they want them to lower interest rates. They want the Fed to lower interest rates, but they really can't. If they lower interest rates, it's going to push inflation up higher. However, I think we're going to be blindsided one of these days. I think they're going to really do something. Excuse me. It's 2 a.m. I've been doing a lot of work around the house, even all night tonight. Plus, I want to be able to stay up all night tonight on Sunday night. So because the storm. But where what are they going to do? I mean, the talk is, the government wants them to lower interest rates right now. Why? Because it helps out the economy. It induces more spending. But the problem is it pushes inflation. And the last thing the people like me and you and really anybody needs is more inflation. But they're not going to tell you that because they don't really understand the give and the take. You can't have your cake and eat it too. And that's probably the easiest way to say it because, lower interest rates are great. I'll be honest. I like low interest rates. Why? Because I could go buy something. I could be a little more risky with my money. I don't have to worry as much. I can borrow cheap money. Interest rates on any money that friends, family owe, they basically pay less, which means they feel like they have more money. So they get to enjoy more stuff, do more stuff, throw more parties, this and that. And, but what is it really giving them? This easy road, we live in a time in history where money has never been so easy. But keep in mind what we're calling money. We're calling money paper money. It's not silver. If everybody was to convert their fiat dollars into precious metals, there's just too much of it. I don't even know if it would even be possible. You'd have to have a huge revaluation on precious metals. And I don't really think there's going to be necessarily a huge revaluation on precious metals as much as I think there's going to be a revaluation on your cash. I think the dollar is going to plunge in value, in purchasing power. And then they're just going to have to do what every government in the past has done and just shave a couple zeros, essentially. Your 10 is now a 1. Your 100's now a 10. They're just going to devalue the currency. And they're already devaluing it, but they're devaluing it by printing more. Why? Because they get the currency first, and they get to basically spend it. By the time we get it, it ain't worth as much. And if you're saving a lot of cash in your bank account, they love you. I've used the analogy before about checks. How great it would be if you could just start writing out checks and buy whatever you want. You just write out a check. Just tell them, hey, don't cash it right off. Hang on to it for a while. The longer they hold on to that check, the less problems you have. Why? You get to just keep writing up checks until you eventually go bankrupt. You go bust. And even the government eventually can go bust. Some people will say, nah, they can always print more money. And you're right, they can. But the problem is, if they keep printing money, it ain't going to have any value. And a lot of people just don't understand that full concept of it. So it's definitely something that you need to be thinking about. That's why, I don't really care what the price of silver is. I'm going to keep stacking. Now, I know someone out there might say, you only got 12 ounces. It's not that much. And you're right. 12 ounces is not that much. It really ain't. But here's the thing. When it comes to stacking, it's a slow road. It's not, if you're just going to put all your money, and I've seen this happen. I even talked about it the other day on Discord. In fact, if you guys want to join my Discord right now, the link is in the video below, in the description below. You can join it right now, absolutely free. No charge, no donations, no nothing. You can join the Discord for free. It's worth it. A lot of great topics. If you do, just be respectful. There's a lot of different people that collect different stuff, and we talk about a lot of different stuff. We've talked about Dogecoin when it was cheap. We talked about Shiba when it was cheap. We talked about even the McDonald's Pokemons when they were dirt cheap, and literally they went so crazy that one McDonald's got robbed at GUN point for a case or a couple cases of Pokemon cards. That's how high in demand. You got to follow the fads on top of silver and gold and other investments. And the reason I say that is there's opportunity when there's a fad. Why? Because silver and gold is not a fad. Silver and gold has been around from the beginning of time. Some stuff, though, is a fad. It's new. It's valuable, but it's new. people are jumping on, almost like tulip mania. A lot of you guys may have heard about tulip mania way back overseas when people all wanted tulips, and they were mortgaging houses to buy tulips. It was insane. But they felt like they would just keep going up, and the pretty colored tulips and the bulbs, and you could grow it and then mix them and this and that, and eventually the bottom fell out of it. And I expect that we've seen that with a lot of stuff, and we will see that with a lot more stuff. Sports cards, Beanie Babies, Hot Wheels, everything goes up and down. The thing is, if you can get rid of it when they're up, right now, collectibles are essentially at an all-time high. I mean, they really are. I got rid of my collectibles, a lot of them, a little too early. I'm still in the process of getting rid of some of my collectibles. But, I mean, had I waited on that stuff, I mean, now you look at what's going on. I mean, you really can't. I mean, you go to, I'll give you one example, Hot Wheels. When I sold my Hot Wheels, I think I sold the bulk of my Hot Wheels collection for $1 or $2 each. I mean, you can't go to Walmart now. I think if you go to Walmart now and you buy a Hot Wheel, it's $1.99. That's at Walmart, and that's just a current piece of plastic. I mean, because they don't even make them with real metal anymore. Everything is getting made cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. That's why the appliances you buy, they're breaking quicker. Everything we buy, it's designed to not last as long. I don't know if you heard, I was listening to a story a while back where they want to make washers and dryers to only last 3 years, because if they do this, they essentially can force people to turn in their old washer and dryer for a copay. They can recycle it, and they can keep you in essentially energy efficient. And it's important if we make everybody buy a new washer and dryer every 3 years, it will be more energy efficient and it's better for the planet. And you're going to go broke is what's going to really happen. If you're having to buy something new every 3 years because they find a way to make it to where it breaks. And that's pretty much what they're doing with everything. But on the flip side, speaking of energy efficient, I mean, that's where all the solar panels are coming into play. And look at the amount of silver they're using for these solar panels. They want to go green. The problem is the amount of silver they're going to need to do it, the amount of copper they're going to need to do it, the amount of lithium, all the different precious metals that they're going to need to go green. Can they really do it? So it's something worth thinking about, and I mean, we'll see what happens. But I think silver and gold specifically have a long way to go, especially even copper has a long way to go. But a lot of people aren't doing copper. We talked about copper in a previous video. Even if you've got the pre-1982 pennies, how that essentially is a way to save copper. Some people like copper rounds. So you just got to be careful. If you're paying too high, it can really tap into your profits, your profit margins later. So you don't want to overpay. But with that being said, this was just meant to be a quick package opening, give you guys a little rundown what's going on. The markets will be back opening this evening. In the overseas trading, I expect now silver will probably continue to inch up. Therefore, I will probably be putting another order in today. It won't be a 12-ounce order. It's actually going to be a big order, I think. I have been waiting for the Joan of Arc legendary warrior coin to come out. So I will show you guys that once I get them in. So with that being said, I thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Thank you all for watching. If you do enjoy the video, please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button, leave me a comment, and if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And I don't know for sure how tomorrow is going to play out with the hurricane coming. I could lose internet, I could lose power. It has happened before, so we'll see if I am able to get a video up tomorrow. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.